Welcome to the fourth tutorial of Fundamentals of Linux. In this video, we will talk about standard input, standard output, and standard error. These are the I/O streams which are used by the system to control the output, input, and error. We will know how to redirect this in order to get more flexibility. So let's move on to the Linux machine. Here we are in the Ubuntu machine. Now let's launch a terminal. And I will show how we can use the redirection. So let's use echo command, echo hello. So what the echo does, echo prints the text argument, but what if I want to transfer the output to a particular file and not on the screen? There we use the standard out redirection. So let's see how it works. Echo hello, and then we will use the standard output redirection symbol and then the output file, output, enter. So as you can see, no output was displayed on the screen, but if we see, there is a file named output, and if we see the content, there is the output. So we can use this symbol to redirect the output to a particular file. This can be used with different commands too, like I use ls, it lists the directories and files, and we can redirect this to ls space redirect symbol to the output file. And if we check the output file again, okay, see, the output file displays the output of the previous command. What if I don't want to replace the content by the next command and just to add it? Like if you have seen that the hello has been removed from this file when we use the redirect command, but what if you want to add the next output in this file and keep the previous output? We will use the redirection symbol 2 times, and that will actually not overwrite the contents but append it. Like I will use ls space minus la and 2 times the redirection symbol and then the file output, enter. And if you see the content of the file, cat output, you can see it has the previous output as well as the new output. So if you don't want to override it, we can use the append symbol by using 2 times redirection. Next, we will redirect standard input. So for that, let's move to the D1 folder. Okay. Now let's create a file. Now let's edit it. I will write something here. I'll just save it. Okay, as you can see, we have an input file here, and if we see the contents, okay, sorry. It's the same that I wrote earlier. Now, if we want to use this file as an input and redirect it to the output file, we use the redirect input symbol, that is the reverse to the output symbol, like this. Now if you see, we have an output file, and if we, there it is. So what it does, the cat command uses the input file as an input for it, not the user or the keyboard, and redirects it to the output file. And it can be used in normal commands also, like pwd. We will use this as an input, and then the input file, and then redirect it to the output. And if we see the output file now, it has the present working directory of the input file. So it took the input from the input file and this is redirected to the output file. Next, we will know how to redirect errors. So let's see, we have two files here, input, output, and output folder. So let's first of all remove the unnecessary file. We have input and output file, and if I redirect a file that is not available here, we will get error. Cat, we will rename this as unknown to output file. So it will show a error. What if we want to not display the error on the screen, and if it has error, redirect it to the output file? So for this, we will use cat unknown to, and then the redirect symbol, and then the output file. So now it doesn't show any error, and if you see the output file, see it has the error written in it. This is very helpful if we, and what if we don't know the output will be the desired or it will give an error? We can use both stdout and stderr and let the system decide if it has an output, it will redirect it to the output file, and if it has an error, it will redirect to the output file too. For that we use, so let's try cat. We have input file, so cat input, and we will use ampersand and then the redirect symbol, and then redirect it to the output file. If we check cat output, it shows it has redirected the contents. And if I use the same command and rename the file to an unknown sum that is not present here, it doesn't show any error, and the content of the file has been changed to the error. So if we don't know whether it will give an output or error, but we want to redirect it to the output file, we use ampersand and then the redirect symbol. So the conclusion is the one redirect symbol. This is the file descriptor. This symbol one, then the redirection symbol. This is the file descriptor symbol for the standard output, and if we use 0 and then this, then it will stand for the standard input file descriptor, and if we use 2 and then the redirect symbol, it stands for the file descriptor of standard error, and then the ampersand and then the symbol stands for both standard output and standard error redirection. Thank you. I will see you in next video. Make sure to subscribe and follow for future updates.